But how it pans out will be interesting to watch out for. The Rajasthan High Court has already, vetoed any kind of judgment or any kind of ruling by the Rajasthan Assembly on this matter till the Rajasthan High Court decides this matter. But remember, if the verdict is unfavorable as far as the pilot camp is concerned, the pilot camp directly can approach the apex court of the country, the Supreme Court, and seek relief in the matter. But if in this case it is the Gehlot camp which gets some kind of the upper hand, then that can mean that the ball in this entire gamut of affairs can lie with the Rajasthan Assembly, and it can decide on how to proceed with the matter. Akshita?
So essentially, this is how things are stacked. If the Rajasthan High Court rules that the disqualification notice must be dismissed, it will be a victory for Pilot and his loyalists. If the notice and the action by the Speaker is upheld, the Gehlot camp will consider that a victory. So that's how it will be, in fact, viewed, these developments that happen at the Rajasthan High Court. The hearing is on. We understand that there is a lot of curiosity over what's really going to happen in the court, which is why a lot of lawyers try to make their way in. We understand that there's been a clear stop on anyone who's not involved in the case to be in this particular courtroom. So they're trying to ensure that there's minimal crowd inside. Understandably, a lot of curiosity really on what's happening in the High Court and how this hearing pans out. Dave, you were telling us exactly what the arguments of each side in this particular case is. Now, if there is an order that comes in today from the Rajasthan High Court, do you see that immediately resulting in a floor test in the next few days?
A floor test is something which is likely, although undecided upon at this point in time, Akshita. The Rajasthan Chief Minister Ashok Gehlot himself is likely to press for a floor test, given the fact that he believes that he has the majority number, although there is the majority is wafer thin. The Congress right now is believed to have 102 MLAs in the Rajasthan Assembly, which means a majority of just one MLA, and that too is inclusive of the Rajasthan Speaker, because if in case, remember, things are such that that the Speaker is required to vote, then he can vote in such a scenario. One reason behind that is also that Gehlot feels that if a short session of the Assembly is called in for, then the pilot group can be pressurized into returning to Jaipur. They believe that right now they are camping in Haryana, in Delhi NCR, in Manesar, and if they are brought back to Rajasthan, to Jaipur, then they can ensure that at least 4 to 5 of those MLAs are brought back to the Gehlot fold. The other reason for trying to press for a floor test by Ashok Gehlot is that it feels that if an assembly is in motion and a whip is issued by the chief whip of the Rajasthan Assembly, who is Mahesh Joshi in this case, then if the pilot group violates that whip, then that can be a valid ground for disqualification of those MLAs, and that can ultimately help Gehlot, as the numbers of the assembly will go down, and it will become much easier for Ashok Gehlot to prove his majority in the assembly. His positioning right now in the assembly is slightly, difficult. It is kind of he's walking the razor's edge right now. But if in case the pilots group MLAs get disqualified, he will be in a much more comfortable position as far as the numbering is concerned.
And let's take that across to Maushmi as well. Dave, stay with us. Let me also bring in Maushmi Singh on this broadcast. Maushmi, a point that Dave has made is very crucial here with regards to the numbers in this particular case. You've got 102 MLAs with Ashok Gehlot. Now, while the Chief Minister has expressed his confidence time and again that there's no question of his government really collapsing, it's a wafer-thin majority and something that could prove to be a problem also for Ashok Gehlot.
See, clearly Akshita spoken to both the camps, and senior leaders on both sides have reconfirmed two things. One is that the Congress will adapt a stance that it will not go for a floor test on its own. It will wait for the court to in fact direct the government to go for a floor test, and the reason being is that if Ashok Gehlot government right now they feel that they have the numbers and they go for a floor test, even if it's vapor thin, and then later the matter is in court and the court again directs them to go for a floor test, it will be a double legwork, and that's why they would wait for the court to in fact direct them to do the floor test. Secondly, either sides, if they feel that they've been deprived of what they were wanting and are not happy with whatever the court says, either sides are ready to go to the Supreme Court. So it's not only the Sachin Pilot camp, the Ashok Gehlot camp, in fact the Congress party will be knocking the doors of the Supreme Court. And they really think that even if the court gives more time to Sachin Pilot camp to in fact answer to that question, the main a climax point would be in fact the disqualification proceedings, which will still be pending. So they will have to wait for the reply of the MLAs, and therefore they can take it forward. So clearly the Congress is geared up for a long haul. They know that if they don't get respite in the High Court, they will be knocking the Supreme Court, and even Sachin Pilot is ready. Neither sides are ready to blink. We remember Rahul Gandhi had, there were reports that he had told the leaders to go soft on Sachin Pilot, but past 2 days not much of communication has happened, and now it's actually ego clash has spiraled out of control to a point of no return for Sachin Pilot.
You know, from what you're telling us, Moushami, it's clear that, you know, this is going to go on for some time. You're also telling us that whatever be the order, if it's in favor of Sachin Pilot, Ashok Gehlot camp will then approach the Supreme Court and vice versa. In that kind of a circumstance, does it look like a floor test this week is unlikely?
See, we had a very senior leader in the morning told us that we don't want to hurry up for a floor test. But on the other hand, you have the BJP leader of opposition, Gulab Chand Kataria, who is demanding that if the court order goes against Ashok Gehlot government, then they cannot take any executive decision, they cannot reshuffle the cabinet, and they will need to, in fact, prove their majority on the floor of the House even before Ashok Gehlot can sign on a file. So this legal battle is tied into knots with a political battle as well. We will have to wait and see, but the Congress party ideally would avoid a floor test because they would want to put in all their strength for a floor test when the High Court or the Apex Court really orders them. So they are holding their reins, they are holding their horses and going by the rule book, consulting their lawyers to ensure that every step that they take is well thought.
Okay, let me take this back across to Dev Ankur. He's joining us live from outside the High Court in Jaipur. Dev, any updates that you're picking up on the hearing at this point?
Well, Akshita, right now the hearing has begun in Rajasthan High Court. The lawyers who are unrelated to the case have been asked to leave the double bench, the Court of Justices Inderjeet Mohanty and Prakash Gupta. It is an indoor hearing that is currently on, and apart from the lawyers, the concerned lawyers of Rajasthan Assembly, Mahesh Joshi, who is the Rajasthan Chief Whip of Congress, and the lawyers of the Pilot Group joining through the video conferencing. There are not many people inside. The information that has been filtering in is that it is the Pilot Group that is currently putting forth the argument seeking the quashing of the notices that have been issued by the Rajasthan Assembly, maintaining that the entire act of issuing these notices is undemocratic. It tramples upon Sachin Pilot's freedom of expression of speech. That Pilot was trying to raise valid concerns, and in no way, the major contention from the Pilot Group, Akshita, is that in no way the Pilot Group is looking to rebel against the party per se. It is an act of defiance against the Chief Minister, and that is the kind of distinction that the Pilot Group is trying to draw. So on those bases, the Pilot Group is trying to convince the judges to quash the Rajasthan Assembly's notices, and in few moments from now, we are likely to hear from inside the court what actually is the next course of argument that the Rajasthan government's viewpoint will be, and how Mahesh Joshi's argument is. But the contention by the Pilot Group that the assembly was not in motion, so the whip issued by the chief whip was not valid at all. That, interestingly, Akshita, is not being contested by the Rajasthan government or by the Congress party. What they are maintaining is that there is a provision in the constitution of Rajasthan Assembly that, if any members of the Legislative Assembly do not turn up for a meeting of the party, then that can, be a valid ground or can tantamount to those members of the Legislative Assembly not wanting to continue with the party, and that can be a ground for their disqualification from the Assembly. Now, whether the judges accept that as a valid ground or not is something which, can be known later in the day or perhaps in the coming days. But right now, for the time being, both sides are clearly, trying to adopt a strict posturing and mentioning that that the other side has not conducted themselves appropriately and seeking a judgment in their favor. I spoke with the lawyer of the Rajasthan Assembly, and he maintained that this entire situation is such in which the matter may return to the Rajasthan Assemblies with the Rajasthan Assembly. And one interesting point, Akshita, in this is that if the matter returns to the Rajasthan Assembly, then he may take any amount of time to decide. There is no compulsion upon the Rajasthan Assembly Speaker as far as the decision making is concerned. So remember, if this matter goes out of Rajasthan High Court, then both sides, the Pilot group and the Gehlot group, can be in for a long haul as far as the decision on the membership of those 19 MLAs, including Sachin Pilot, is concerned.
And
Akshita?
even if it stays, within the legal corridors, as Moushami pointed out, at this point, both camps have the strategy that they're going to approach the Supreme Court as well. Moushami and Dev, thank you for joining us. We're going to closely track all the updates that come in from the Rajasthan High Court.
Hello everyone, this is Rahul Kamal here. Hope you enjoyed this video. For the latest news and analysis, like and subscribe the India Today YouTube channel, and don't forget to press the bell icon to stay updated.